Welcome to Therapist A, where licensed professionals talk mental health, make mildly inappropriate jokes, and overshare just enough to keep things interesting and our licenses intact. Brought to you by Full Circle Therapy and Inner Wellness Therapeutic Services, and produced by me, Liz. Disclaimer, yes, we're real therapists, and yes, some of our clients listen, but this podcast, still not therapy. It's for education, entertainment, and a bit of chaos. So keep your weekly appointments and enjoy the show. Now, let's get into today's episode.
And welcome back to another episode of Therapist Say. I'm your host, Mel.
And I'm your other host, Liz.
I'm your co-host, Barry.
And we're going to get started on shrink wrap that we have very minimal information for today.
Right.
Right. Apparently, Barry's going to say something that's going to piss me off.
I don't know about... I'm worried it's going to cost us listeners.
Oh, we've
Right.
done so well not getting canceled.
I know. What?
Okay, well, let's see.
All right, here we go. So I was walking the dog.
Do that
And
often.
I do every day for more than an hour. Well, an hour in the morning and then less at night. We can just cut all that out. And the neighbor who
Listens
and is a secret
Super
fan.
super
You
fan
give her a
stopped
sticker?
me, and I put stickers in her.
Aw.
Yes, I gave her stickers. Yeah,
in her
Put
like little
stickers
mailbox.
in her mailbox.
Who are you?
Because
Putting
I don't carry them.
Sticker fairy.
I don't carry them with me. Like I don't walk around with
Barry
stickers
putting
in
stickers
my.
someone's mailbox.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's exactly what I did because I know where she lives,
Uh-huh.
but I don't. Like I'm not carrying them
You're not
when I
gonna
run
knock on her
into
door.
her.
Be like, "Here's
So I said, yo, do you have a mailbox? I'll just put them in your mailbox. And she said, yeah, it just, yeah. So I put them in her mailbox. Thank you.
Right.
Very
Okay,
kind.
now that we've cleared that up, right? Yeah. So she stopped me when we were walking. She's like, I got a bone to pick with you. And I was like, uh-oh, right. I know, it gets interesting, right? So she asked me, apparently in one of the episodes, like 2 episodes ago, I'm assuming, that's the personality one. The one where we talk about personality and our theories. She said, I don't believe in astrology. And she is a certified astrologer. and
she
wanted
doesn't
to
believe
know-
in it?
No.
Oh.
That Barry doesn't believe in astrology, but she's
Are we cutting that out, or are we leaving in how she was in left field?
I'm going to
just now?
try my best to cut out very minimal today.
Okay. So she's a certified astrologer, and she didn't understand why I didn't believe in this, but I believe in personality tests. And I was like, well, personality tests are more scientific. And she's like, no, there's science behind this. And then it got good because she was like,
Can we bring her on the episode?
I don't know. She listens to every episode. Maybe this might be her last though, after I finish.
Okay, let's see.
So I was like, okay, well, people have tried to guess and they never guess right. And she's like, can I? And I was like, okay, you can. But if you get it wrong, you have to at least consider that astrology
She's a certified astrologist, and you're like, consider that it's bullshit.
She does other things, but yes, I absolutely did. Because if you get it right, I got to admit there might be
I
something.
really
to
hope
it,
she
right?
got it right.
Like we have. No, she did not.
Of course.
Of course not.
Of course not. Because why? Because
Maybe
the
you're a
best
cuss.
astrologer. Here's why. I'll tell you why. I looked all this up. I came prepared today to discuss this.
And
Because
we
she
thought
said to
shrink
me-
wry was going to be short.
Because she
This
said-
isn't
It's gonna
astrology.
be a whole
Wait,
episode.
can this just be the
Liz,
whole episode?
Liz
Or,
brought a question.
Fuck my question.
No. Because you got no.
That's okay.
So she asked me why I believe in personality tests, but I don't believe in astrology. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm aware of like scientific tests that have shown there's no accuracy in astrology, but there is accuracy in these personality tests. And that's why. And I don't think she believed that. So I did research, right? I have some of the research here. I Googled like cool scientific experiments that debunk astrological claims. There's a bunch of them. The classic double-blind astrology test. This is from a long time ago. But basically, I'm just going to summarize them. They gave a bunch of the best astrologers, right? Like certified astrologers who know what they're doing. They gave them like personality inventories or whatever, and they had to guess, like they had to
Get
Figure out.
determine the
Yeah.
sign or something. Like, I'm messing it up. Like, let me read it. It says, astrologers agreed on a test protocol beforehand. So the astrologers agreed. They were given... Sorry, people are texting me. They were given 100+ natal charts and 3 corresponding personality profiles generated by a standard psychological test, the California Psychological Inventory. The astrologer's task was to match each natal chart to the correct personality profile. It was double blind. Neither the astrologers nor the participants knew the correct pairings. The result, the astrologers correctly matched the birth chart to the personality profile only a third of the time. If you remember, there were 3. That's exactly chance. A third of the time is exactly chance, which is what it says. So, and that's not the only experiment. There's like other experiments, right? 2022 study published in Psychology Today, researchers gave the Big 5 personality test, measuring extroversion conscientiousness. The study compared each person's sun sign with their Big 5 personality scores to see if any trait was significantly associated. No. There was another one where they took tens of thousands of couples and put their data in, their birth sign, all of that, to determine is like...
Are they compatible?
Yeah. Are they more compatible? 0. Like, no reliable outcome. Like, the science basically says that for these types of things, for astrology, there is no scientific data to support it. I've been saying this for a long time in classes, but people are going to believe what they want to believe, and I'm not going to shit on that, right? Like, believe what you want to believe. She did have a point that there's some of the same criticisms for the Myers-Briggs.
Right.
But there's also data that does support the Myers-Briggs.
So there's no data that you found?
I could find no data that supported astrology.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there is. Like, there's always something. But the vast majority of good experiments show no correlation.
So did you tell her this information, or
No,
she
I
has
haven't
to
seen
wait
her.
for
She's
this
gonna-
episode?
Yeah, it's going to
Well,
come
I
out.
want her to know that I believe it. I believe in her.
I know. But also, Liz, when
I'm gonna read the text messages.
Yeah. So Mel does the research to find out what sign I am. Like, she finds me online somehow and finds
How
my
did
birth
you find
date or
it?
whatever.
Oh, I know how you
it's
found
It's
it.
probably not that hard. My criminal record.
I didn't do that. It was
kidding.
way easier than that.
That was joking.
It was a little easier than that. Now I remember.
It was
was
way
joking,
easier than that.
But she found out my birthday, and she said in a group chat with the 3 of us, "You're never going to guess what Barry's sign is. You took a bunch of guesses, got them all wrong, and then when she told you, you were like, 100%, 100%.
Oh my
I
god,
see
it was so good.
It
Wait,
really does
I
make
need to
sense.
read this.
And this person, the person that we're talking about, the super fan, she said I was Aries.
I see that energy.
Oh my god, of course you
Because
do.
that's like fiery energy. Like, and you can be like a little snappy at times. You know.
Yeah, I'm pretty snappy, period. But I'm not Aries. And then she said maybe I have Aries something. Right?
Oh, you're rising.
Like, I can't.
Did she guess
don't know
your
all of
sign
that.
at all?
No, that was the only guess
Oh,
she
she
took.
only got one guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, come on. It's a 1 in 12 chance. I've given other people multiple attempts and they get it.
No
They
one
don't
ever
get it.
gets it right?
I mean, once in a while somebody gets it right, but it's like, that's the odds. Like, if you bet on something enough,
Obviously,
like, it's
we're
a
not
1 in 12.
Good gamblers.
Whatever. I
You
can't
can't
find it.
I mean, I pretty
It
much
was a video.
summarized it, Mel. I pretty
You
much
just
summarized
summarized
It was just so good. I was like, guess what Barry is? And she's like,
My first guess.
Leo.
No. My first guess was a Gemini.
Oh yeah.
That was.
Did you guess Aries?
No.
What? No, what's
Not
it,
at
I
all.
guess?
That's why I wanted to bring it up.
Right. So now I say Aries, and you're like, I see it. I see it.
Exactly.
I bet if I said Pisces,
No.
you would be like, I see it. I see
No,
it.
Not Pisces.
She did say Gemini.
I know I said Gemini.
All right. I'm sorry to all the people that believe in astrology. I am apologizing, and you should hold on to whatever beliefs you want. Like, some of the same criticisms were said about the Myers-Briggs, but I like the Myers-Briggs. I found an article that supports the Myers-Briggs.
Can't find it.
And you can probably find things that support your belief system. That's what we do. That's
Called
confirmation
confirmation,
bias,
yeah.
which we talked about last episode.
We did?
Somebody did say they loved your theory to me. They loved your theory that we just pay attention
It's
to the
true.
differences. Yeah. I think it plays a huge part.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But that's it for shrink wrap. What was that? 5 minutes? I don't know.
I
7
don't know.
minutes?
No, I definitely
That's it.
can't
We don't
see.
have any notes. No notes from
Okay,
the Berry
so
children.
well, two of my kids took the Myers-Briggs and got very similar
Oh,
to me.
recently, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. But that's from 2 episodes ago.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right?
okay.
What else?
Which two were like you? Alexi and
Alexi and Ian.
Mhm.
Well,
And are
they're the only ones I know that took it.
Oh.
Like, I don't know who else took it.
Not
I think
Joe.
they're all like me in different ways. We had
Right,
that discussion.
Right, yeah.
Our mom took it.
Mom took it?
She did.
She didn't tell me what she got.
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
I think she.
And how does your mom feel about, like, the episode where you described her as a chicken with her head cut
We
off?
say that to
You say
her.
that
Did
to her
she
all the
see?
time.
Did she listen to that episode?
Oh.
No, it was
You haven't
I
had
think
any.
It was the most recent one.
So no one's
Oh,
talked
no.
to you guys about shrink wrap?
Not.
Shrink wrap type stuff?
Just like that they listen and they like it on their way to work.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
So we have nothing else for shrink wrap. Another short shrink wrap.
I got nothing.
The last episode was the shortest we have had.
Yeah, it was
And this
pretty
one's
short.
pretty short, too. And I hope I don't alienate any listeners. Like, we're trying to get more listeners.
I know. Now all the astrology.
Yeah. And my sign is
Oh my god, I need a drum roll.
Scorpio.
It's not.
Liar.
Drum roll,
I'm just going to
please.
keep lying. All right, never mind. No, I'm not giving it. Don't
Oh
do
wait, in the comments.
Don't do that.
In the
Oh yeah, comment below.
Right.
Comment below.
Take a guess. Take a guess,
Take a
everyone.
guess of what you
And
think.
if you win, you get a sticker.
Oh.
If you get it right,
Yes.
if you get it right, I mailed out a few stickers to people. Yeah, that don't live in the area.
All right.
Right.
Yeah,
All right.
and I've given out some. Yeah.
All right, guys. So in the comments, drop below what
Yeah.
you think Barry's
Take a guess.
star sign is.
Sure. Take a guess.
I'm super stingy with my stickers.
I know.
I don't know why. I'm like I love them so much, and then I'm like, I don't know.
Wow.
I love my sticker.
I think we'll probably give a lot out at the
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
and greet, right?
Yeah, yeah. Stay tuned. More
And I'm going to
information
give
on
my
that.
kids. I'm going to see my boys. I mean, by the time this comes out, I won't have gone and seen them, but I'll give them.
Yes.
Well, one of them wants stickers. I'm sure.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll be coming back with the same amount of stickers. They'll
I
be
don't
like,
think they'll do that to your face. Be like, nah, don't give me
nah,
this.
they take them.
Yeah, yeah.
I
they'll
just
take
never
it.
see them again.
on the refrigerator.
Like, what happened to that sticker? I don't know what happened to it. All right.
All right.
All right.
I did get a couple more comments about the pictures, like the ones of the three of us, the sticker of
Oh,
the three
yeah.
of
Yes.
us. And somebody in one class said that I look like a grandpa. Like a friendly grandpa, and she liked the psycho one better. If you guys could just make the eyes a little smaller, that would be a better one. But I don't care. I'm
You
done.
showed the one.
Yeah, I have pictures of both of them.
Stop.
Posted it
Of
on
the psycho
Instagram
one.
yesterday.
Yeah, it's funny.
I love that sticker
All right, so
so
Liz's
much.
question today. Let me prepare to feel dumb.
No, I don't think so. So my question today is, please hold.
Please hold while I look at it. Did ChatGPT?
While
give
I
us
ask ChatGPT, please give me a question right now.
what would be a good question for 3 therapists?
You don't know it off the top of your head?
I just want to say it correctly. All right, hold on.
I hear you. I wanted to do the
Yeah.
same. I had to refer to
Okay,
the
ready?
studies.
So take out all of my blank air.
Okay.
All right, we're going to talk about today families and why are family roles so hard to break.
Oh. I feel like I have a lot to contribute to this.
I feel like you two are going to do what you always do
What?
and not get yourselves in trouble. Like I feel like I dig myself in. Right? I mean, I understand.
You don't.
I understand. It's not my family that, I don't have like just my kids, right? And I would hope I wouldn't do anything to hurt them. Right.
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 And
You're
you
just
you
like at a
guys have
slight
husbands.
advantage.
Right. You guys have husbands and you have a close family, but I just feel like these type of topics are how like I just listened to the last episode, right? That came out today. And
Oh, you're outing
it's like, huh?
I said you're outing us.
And I'm like, what is the pathology that you're attracted to? And you're like, like no one wants to say anything. You know what I mean? I'm like borderline women. You know what I mean? You guys. Are
As I was listening back to it, I felt like I
At least you
like
said the at least you
like
said the
more
OCD.
came to me. Yeah, I did say about the OCD.
Right. I mean, that's at least something.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
But
the lightest
still.
one, though.
I know.
Like, what to call someone OCD is like, thank you.
You're clean.
Like, yeah, I'm clean. I'm organized. I'm organized.
It's true. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about families.
Yeah, let's talk about how you cannot get yourselves in trouble with this topic.
No, when you said that, the first thing that comes to my mind is that I feel like I'm a classic firstborn, oldest sister, sibling. For a long time, I would call myself the fixer. And for a long time, I would call myself the mayor of the family.
Yep.
Like, I think I was the one appointed to
Crazy
give
Town, as
bad
we would
news or yeah, like I was mayor of Crazy Town for a long time. And then I went back to therapy. And I am proud to say that I do not identify that way anymore. I set boundaries and I really don't think I am the mayor anymore.
So now our town has no mayor. How would you say our town is doing without a mayor?
You know that oh wow, that's a good question. I think that for a little bit there was some chaos. I think when I took a step back.
When do you think he's took a step back?
Maybe like within the last 6 months to a year. I think I've been a little different. And I think it's completely thrown things off. And I think it's why you, Elizabeth,
The youngest.
have now taken on a lot of the roles that I was taking on. And I
Yeah.
feel much less stressed.
And I do not
Exactly.
feel less stressed.
Yeah, so I think it really threw a wrench in things, and we're in that phase where everybody needs to kind of find a new role or something. I don't even know what, but I feel great. So
I'm sorry, that was hilarious. It's like Liz is stressed the fuck out, and Mel's like, I feel great.
I started working out. I mean, it's good for me.
Do you feel you have stepped into the role?
Absolutely.
You're
not
the mayor now?
No. I don't think. No, I think our town is mayorless for sure.
Okay.
This is a podcast about the Rodriguez family. Oh God.
Well, I mean, that was your
I
freaking
think-
question. What were you thinking when you came up with this question?
I don't know. No, whatever. It's fine. No, I definitely don't think there is a mayor right now. But I also think, so I am the youngest, and I think I am classically the youngest.
Yeah, like Freebird, kind of.
Yeah,
Freebird?
free bird.
Yeah, like
Leonard Skinner song? What are we talking about?
Okay.
No, like they say that about the third born, like in oh God, what's that called in
Well,
Back
okay.
in later?
Actually, I feel like I have two things to say about this. Then
No, wait, you're cutting out my Freebird thing for a second. Hold on.
I really think I'm a free bird.
Yeah, like you've always been more like the
Eccentric? Are you trying to call me?
no, like wild and free, like when you were younger.
When I was younger.
Yeah, when you were younger.
Now I will hardly like cross the street without like looking 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm finding that very interesting that you
Yeah.
were ever
I was.
wild and free.
Oh
She
yeah, I
was.
went like at 18 when I graduated. I would go skydiving. I went hang gliding. I know me. Could you picture little old me doing that?
She was.
I don't consider that wild and free. I consider like those are
I mean, I would
adventurous
never.
activities.
I would never do that now.
No,
Like-
but like the third born is usually the one that like the parents were kind of tired and they didn't have
Right.
as many rules as the other kids.
I don't think that's accurate though.
That's super true.
No, with mom and
Did you
dad,
have to brush the stairs every Sunday before your friend can come over? Did you have to do that? Answer the question.
No, because luckily at that point, mom and dad were in the position where they could hire help. And they had cleaning people come 3 times.
Okay, they would hire someone. I had to sit there and instead of vacuuming the stairs, it was carpet because the big ass
Cinderella.
vacuum didn't fit on the steps.
Of course.
So I had to get a brush and like brush all the shit off the stairs so it got all the way to the bottom and then vacuum the bottom. And then I had to like
I love how
Windex
Mel
the
says shoes
bathrooms.
are coming out right.
Right.
Like Mel was like,
To Windex
you
the
just
bathrooms.
opened
I know.
Pandora's box.
I did.
I love it.
This
I
will be a
love it.
fun one.
This better not get cut out.
No, not gonna
Right.
cut out.
When this airs, it'll just be me.
It'll be
Everything else would have been cut out, and I'll be like, yeah, my role in the family.
yeah. So no, you didn't have
What
to
else
do
did
that.
you have to do, Mel? What other kind of horrible labor did you have to do?
What else
Sweep
did I
the
have?
steps,
Well, okay,
vacuum it
so
up.
I will say, and like maybe this is gonna have to get cut out. I don't know. Melissa make the decision. She really did
I'm editing this one.
take that role because like I didn't know this until like maybe a few months ago that Mel told me. I really think my parents really did condition her as like, you're the older sister, you're the oldest, you take care of your siblings, I almost feel like our parents almost kept Mel at like shoulder
Like more equal.
and I don't mean that like in any other way to like me and my brother, but just because of her birth placement. Because with Mel told me not too long, I don't remember how it came up, but that I think we had like a scare, like a health scare with my mom, and my dad told her like, come on, Mel, or Melly, that's what he calls her, get in the car, and like took her for a drive, and basically, or you tell
Literally.
yeah.
I was probably like 15, 16 maybe.
So I was at that rate 9, and my brother was no, I'm doing bad math.
Okay, it doesn't
Whatever.
matter. I was like around 15 or 16.
Yeah, okay.
And he was like, oh, come with me in the car. We're going to go for a ride. I was like, okay. So I got in the car with him, and he was like, listen, your mom had like this test on, and basically saying like they were scared that she had cancer. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and I just knew that I had to like stay calm and collected. And he was like, you know, you have to be strong if like that's what's happening. And like, and so I don't know if that was like one of the first experiences I had like that, but it was very much like, I'm telling you this really bad news. Don't freak out because you have to keep it together for everybody. And I did. And I totally did.
And I had no idea ever until I actually had no idea there was ever a breast cancer or whatever. It was like, I think it was a breast cancer scare with my mom until 2 months ago. So
2 months ago,
till you told me this, I had no idea. Like till we had this conversation. And I think in terms of like family order, my family, I am the youngest. I am like the quote unquote baby of the family. And I think I've always been treated that way. And in our family dynamics, that is true. But I feel like I fight against that really hard in my other roles in my life. Like, I don't think, or I mean, and Mel, since you see me in other roles in my life, can probably answer this. I think I try so hard to not be a quote unquote like little sister in places, like that I don't portray that in my work life or my friend's life. Like, if anything, I feel in terms of my friendships, I always take over like maternal roles or mother roles. I think I never need someone to take care of me. And I don't know if this does have anything to do with birth order, because I feel like I've always been taken care of in my family.
But I think it would be the opposite. Like,
well, that's what
if you're getting taken care of always, that's the expectation.
Right.
Rather than taking care of others, it seems like you broke out of the role.
Yeah, and that's what I think I'm trying to articulate. That like I think I've fought against it like really hard, because I think it's very clear in our family dynamics that I do default to the baby of the family.
Yeah, and you don't like that. So
No,
I think
I hate
yeah.
I think that's really interesting, and that brings up like in line with your topic. So out in the world, you're not that way, but as soon as you get back in the family dynamic, you become the baby again.
Yeah, and I think even this morning, I think I'll even say something. I'm outing myself and our.
You did last week too. Let me
Right.
give you another compliment.
Thank you.
Compliment number 2.
Oh my God, we're gonna
Right.
keep tally.
I did, when I was listening to the podcast, I was like, oh, Liz is putting herself out there a bit.
Thank you.
last time.
So this morning, well, as everybody know, me and Melissa, we own Full Circle together. Our mom also helps us run our business. She's very, very, very heavily involved in our business. And I kind of thought it was funny to myself that unconsciously my mom does put me in that, like, you're the younger sister, we need to talk to your sister, the older sister box. And I'm really okay with it in our family. Like, I really don't take offense to it. Like, I know, like, that's my role and that's where people see me, and like that's okay. I don't need to like fight against it. I think
you're starting to accept it.
yeah, I think I'm starting to accept it, as when I was younger I would like drive me insane for sure. Maybe it's all the therapy I've done. But anyways, so this morning I had to ask my mom a work question, and I asked her a work question this morning, and me and Mel are equal partners. We see each other equal. I think we both can say that easily.
Is that true?
It's true.
I'm just trying to start
And I know
shit.
that my mom thinks that too, but again, this was like the family roles playing into even like right, the business side of it. So I asked my mom a question. I'm like, oh, are we gonna do this, like, you know, something about work? And she was like, oh, well, I need to talk to your sister first. And I need to hear what your sister has to say about it, even though like I kind of told her the same thing. But I was like, okay, like, no problem. I think easily I could have, but I wouldn't have been like, you don't need to. I am telling you. And I know Mel would say this, but I did think, and like even now thinking back to that, like, yeah, that was at my mom. Melissa's the oldest and Lizzie is the youngest, so we have to talk to Melissa first before we do anything.
But was it really like that, or was it more like you have one opinion? Like, let's see if your sister has the same opinion.
No, like it wasn't that serious. Like it wasn't like a deep thing, but I think like what I'm saying is I think there is like unconsciously a part of that, even like with our mom with things.
Oh, yeah,
Like
absolutely.
that's just what I'm saying. Like it wasn't like any kind of a big deal, but I did think it was like a little funny. Like if I'm thinking about it now, that she was like, yeah, like we need to ask your sister first. Which I feel like if my sister would have called her with the same question that I had with her, they too would have resolved it, and she wouldn't have been like, oh wait, but we need to call Lizzie. And again, I'm not like I'm not offended about it. I think I can just like see
You're
those
right.
just
You're
pointing
the
out
role.
those roles. Yeah,
Right, the
that
dynamic.
yeah, and I think you can agree to that.
Yeah. Totes.
Do you see the role as the baby come out anywhere else in your life, or just you fought against it so much it's nowhere else?
Yeah, because I don't think it comes out
With Eddie?
in my front. No,
Edster?
with Edster. No, I don't. I really don't think.
But you know what I find so interesting about all this? Most of your friends are all the babies.
No.
Like your two best friends are the babies
You're
of the
right.
family.
You're right. Yeah, that is true.
And my two best friends are the older sisters.
But there's a psychology behind that also.
It's interesting.
That's you're most compatible psychologically, oldest and a youngest born together, and your friendships are usually the same birth order as you.
So, like husbands, you mean? Like partners?
Yeah,
So,
are usually like the opposites. Like,
so is Edster the oldest?
yeah.
And is
No.
Joe the youngest?
He's the oldest.
Oh, he's also the oldest.
I usually am more attracted to, even in friendships, like people that are the oldest or like
Yeah,
the
you're right.
firstborn.
Now that I think about it, all of my friends are the youngest. We're all the youngest.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's really interesting. I don't know that I've ever I don't know that I could look at my friends and even know their birth order. Like,
I think guys probably don't pay as
yeah,
much
I don't
attention
yeah,
to that stuff.
right. And I think it's very different also. But when you asked the question, thing that came to mind for me was like in my family, like there's certain roles it's called in an alcoholic home. Not that neither of my parents were alcoholic, but my grandfather was an alcoholic. So my mom was raised in an alcoholic home. I don't know about my dad and his stuff, but there's like generally roles, right? And there's 4 roles. There's the family hero, which is like the kid that does everything right and excels at everything, but internally feels all this pressure and anxiety about always having to be perfect or being the best. And then there's the scapegoat, which is usually the problem kid, right? The one getting in trouble. There's a lost child, which is like the quiet one that you never really know if they were there or not, because they're very self-sufficient. They handle themselves. They don't ask much, but they also don't provide much, right? And then there's the clown or mascot, right? So in my family, I was always the scapegoat. Like, as best I can remember, I was a problem kid, well, a problem teenager. And then, I don't know, like, I don't think they ever saw me differently. Like, no matter what I did. Like, I remember talking to somebody about problems I was having in my family a long time ago, and they were like, do they know you're a therapist? And I was like, yeah. But it doesn't matter. Like, I'm still the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I achieved the highest level of education at that point. I mean, a lot of that came after. But I was a drug and alcohol counselor at the time, and people were astounded that, like, my family saw me so negatively. So it is hard to break out of that role. And then one of the things I think happens with me is when I'm in a group setting, I'm either the bad kid, like I'm just trying to stir shit up and fuck with people, or I'm the therapist. Like those are my two roles when I'm thrown into a group, especially if I don't know like the dynamics.
Right.
Like you throw me in a group and I'm probably going to be quiet at first, and then I'm like in grad school, I don't know if you guys had to do this, but we had a group class.
Yeah, we did.
So they put us in a group like with our peers, and I was like poking the bear every chance I got in the beginning. Like
Of course
I was
you
like
were.
fucking with people and like, you know what I mean? And I it's like I got to become the bad kid. Like you put me in a group, I'm going to be the bad kid. I just think that's really it's great to hear that you don't do that. Like you were the baby and you're not.
Yeah, and
Like you're not carrying that with you.
and I feel like I don't want anyone to think of me as like the baby. Like in my outside life. I feel like in my home life, I've accepted it. When it comes to like being with my sister, like I am the little sister. Like I cannot help it. I am like, okay, tell me what to do. Like tell me now what to do and I will do what you tell me to do. But if everyone goes home and like if we're all three, like our brother too, at my parents' house, I feel like it's just innately we are those
Yeah.
like
Those
The
were-
roles
those
go back.
roles, which
And for me, I stick to the older sister role in every aspect of my life.
How so?
Like I think at work, I'm the supervisor of a lot of them. So I think they see me in that bigger sister role. With my two best friends, we're the older sisters. So I tend to stay in that role too. I think being a therapist is in line with that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think in a
If
lot of
you guys
aspects.
had to put yourself into one of the four roles I gave,
I was
right?
thinking about that. Yeah.
like because I feel like people can relate to that. I teach this in one of my classes and students relate to it even though they're not growing up in alcoholic homes.
Right.
Like I
right.
feel like if there's stress in the house, like these roles, you know, people always ask, well, can you be more than one role? Yes, right? Like sometimes family heroes, they feel like they can't be good enough and they become scapegoats.
Yeah.
Or when there aren't that many kids, like sometimes they take on more than one role.
Yeah, I'm
But
the
if-
first one for sure. The family hero.
You're the family hero?
100%.
I don't know who I am. You tell me. Maybe I don't want to say.
Am I the family hero?
Yeah, you're the family hero.
Yeah.
For
Well,
sure.
we're the four: the scapegoat, the family hero, the clown.
And the lost child. The one that's like
Ooh.
self-sufficient and
You're not the lost child.
I feel like I am the lost child between you and Tito. Between you and Tito. Tito is the only boy. And he had all of dad's attention because of judo and the martial arts. You had all of mom's attention because you were much older than me. So much older than me.
7 years.
You were
Don't get it twisted.
you were so much old. So mom was taking you to like NSYNC concerts while Ida Corey, shout out to my best friend's mom, who is still my best friend, Ida Corey, and mom credits her all the time, was taking me to Girl Scouts. And our grandparents were the ones who would take me to all of my extracurricular activities while mom dealt with you while you were going to a dance party, and dad was dealing with Tito going to some judo practice. So, Barry, what does that sound like to you?
I don't know. I loved your tone though. Like I feel like I have successfully stirred up shit in the family.
She
after
she
11
stirred
episodes.
her own shit
Yeah, well,
with
she brought the question. Right. But then I
fine
get
with
to
it.
sit here and be like,
Does that mean you don't hate my question today?
I don't hate your question today. No.
Compliment number 3.
But I feel like the lost child, I don't know. It does sound like you were not, I don't know, lost, but something, right?
I was
like,
something.
You were something like your parents were busy and they weren't paying as much attention to you.
That's a nice
But
way
I
to put
feel
it.
like a lot of time, like one of the ways that I've identified lost children when I used to do a lot of group therapy is I can't remember when I'm writing the note if that person was there or not.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that applies to you.
No, that does not
No,
apply.
I knew
She
I was
really made her presence known.
I was a very loud.
She was very
child.
lively. She was a
Yeah.
very lively child.
Yeah, I was like the social butterfly as a child.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be in every
Right. So to me, the lost child in the family is like off playing Legos or whatever kids play, right? By themselves, like doesn't ask for much, doesn't bother the
No,
family.
I was annoying.
Right. So I don't know. If
No,
you were-
you're not the
I don't know
lost
if you were
child.
the
But I don't
lost-
think I was the clown either.
No, I think Tito
No, you're
had.
not. You're not that funny.
Whoa, we're just coming hot today.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
No, I think Tito took on the clown role.
For sure. No, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. I think Tito was more of the clown.
But what's the qualities of the scapegoat?
The one who gets in trouble.
Gets in trouble.
What was I? I don't
Yeah.
really think I was I the scapegoat?
It's like the problem.
You
kid.
did
Like,
get hit with a with duct tape, didn't you?
Yes, our father threw duct tape at
Wow.
me one time.
And in his defense, I was there. I witnessed it.
canceled. We're literally like
In his defense, he didn't mean to hit you. He meant to like get your attention. So he threw a duct tape like in your direction, and you were running around being annoying, and
You ran right into
and
it.
she did,
I
and it hit
deserved
her.
it. I deserved.
I didn't.
You didn't deserve
say
it.
that.
But it's your fault. Like you ran into it. That's what
Not
we're.
exactly
That's
what
what we're
happened.
saying.
He didn't mean to hit you.
No, I was being annoying, and he wanted me to stop.
Right.
So he just
That's not a lost child quality.
no,
No.
right.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Like often the scapegoat has drug or alcohol problems in school.
I don't have those problems.
Problems with school,
No.
like early pregnancy. like
No,
stuff
none
like
of
that.
those
Right.
did not
so
apply.
Does
No.
not apply. So
None? Am I just none?
you're. I mean, I guess the scapegoat could be the bad kid.
Was
like,
I-
were you the bad kid?
No.
No.
I don't
No.
think we had a bad
No,
kid.
because I was really afraid of my parents.
Right. So what? I don't know what role she was.
I
Like
don't
you
know
didn't. You
either.
don't fit into.
I don't fit into any of them, I guess.
Right. You're disorganized. That's what we call it. No, I'm just kidding. That was for attachment styles.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
You don't fit neatly into one. You're disorganized. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, because I think she really fits into the youngest
Like the baby.
baby role.
Right.
I feel like my brother has had the hardest time, and maybe I'm wrong, seeing me out of that role. I think he has has always seen me as his baby sister, and I feel like that's probably the hardest, or maybe the one I try to prove the most that I'm not the baby to. And I don't know if that's completely like unconsciously, and he's absolutely not thinking about that, and I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
that.
I think it has more to do with you because you've given it such a negative light.
Right.
Because if you think about dad's family,
Yeah.
our dad is the oldest of 4 siblings. He's the firstborn
Of
son,
the
and then he has 3 younger sisters. And our aunt, the fourth, who's the youngest, and I don't think they've ever seen it negatively.
Right.
Like, and dad has always treated her like the baby.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, she's
Well,
a
I think-
grown
well, I
ass
think
woman
it-
right now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that was my thing of I'm not a baby anymore. Like, what do you mean? And I think maybe that's a lot of even my acceptance in like the family roles have come to, and like where it came from and why I thought it was so negative. Everyone in my family, everyone is very like self-sufficient, everyone is very independent, and I think I just internalized as the baby of someone not independent, someone who always needs someone else. And I feel like especially from our mom, we were raised as like, you don't need anyone, you can do whatever you want, like you can be independent, like you can have your own careers and you don't need anyone for that. So I think I always internalized, oh, if somebody views me as the baby, that means I can't have those things or I can't achieve those things.
Like you can't be independent.
Like that I can't be independent. So I think that played a really big role into why I fought against it so hard in every other avenue of my life.
Yeah.
How do you, I mean, this is going to be a tough question, but how do you perpetuate the role with your family, if at all?
What do you
I'll
mean?
give you the if at all.
I think it's a group effort.
Yeah, like, that's kind of hard.
Like
I
she
agree,
doesn't
but-
like fight. I think she doesn't fight back.
Okay.
Whereas and actually, mom said something about this today. She said, I want to be more like Mel. Remember this morning when we were talking? She goes,
yeah.
I want to be more like Mel. She used the word laziness. And I was like, excuse you, I am the least laziest person I know. And then she's like, no, that's not what I meant. But then she said that what she meant was that I put boundaries in place.
Right.
And she said that she wishes she was able to put more boundaries in place.
And I don't.
And I think that's where maybe you play into the role where you don't put boundaries in place. Like if someone tells you like, Liz, you have to do this, then
I'm gonna
to
do
please
it.
them, and then you do it, and then you fall into that baby role. Or as
mean-
I'm like, Mel, do this, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't do
Well, but wouldn't that be kind of like the opposite? Usually, like the youngest are like, nah, don't listen to the rules, and usually the oldest are more people pleasing. But
I think it has a cultural component in our family dynamic and in maybe the Cuban culture. Because in the Cuban culture, really the youngest born is the one that is supposed to take care of their parents when they get old.
right. But you told me that you're doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we decided
we decided.
for our parents.
Okay.
Yeah, that it's gonna be Mel.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's gonna sign up my mom for like art classes and like send her on a bus to keep her entertained.
I have big plans for them.
She has big
Okay.
plans for that.
All right. Cool. So do you see that you perpetuate the role, or no?
Yeah, I mean, I think, and again, I guess I'm like struggling to like really think about this. Maybe I'm thinking about it too hard.
Is it more comfortable for you to be in that role?
Oh yeah, that I will feed into, and my family knows that, and that's I think where everyone's order comes into place. Like if there is something hard, we're giving it to Melissa. Like we're giving it to Mel, and I will just
Sit back.
fall apart. Kind of like a baby would. No, for real. Like, I guess maybe that's the way people could see me as the baby in the role. I will fall apart. Like, if something absolutely tragic is going on, I will sit in the corner and cry. And Mel is delegating and fixing and
Taking charge.
taking charge with my parents, or maybe without my parents, because it depends, I guess, the situation. Whereas I'm like, nope, checked out. Like, you can't get me like to do it. Like that's not my role. Like that's not my job. Like I am not mayor of Crazy Town. We up for elections.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess if something were to go wrong, like right now, things seem pretty stable, so I'm not having to take over mayor of Crazy Town role. But if something were to shit hit the fan, I'm back to mayor of Crazy Town. So yeah.
Part of your question was, why is it hard to break? What do you guys think?
for me, it's just unconscious in my family, right? Like if I'm walking through, like, for example, my parents' doors, I am the youngest child. Like if I am around my family, I am Lizzie, the baby of the family. Like actually, so I'm the youngest of the cousins until my aunt had her baby. I was 20 by the time Val was born, and I remember being like, oh, I'm dethroned, because I was the baby of the family, and every in every regard. Like I was a baby of the cousins because my mom was an only child. I was a baby of my siblings.
So you're saying it's hard to break because it's so unconscious.
Right. Oh, okay. So that's why I was sorry. Thank you for reeling me back in.
Okay. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's your role.
It's your role.
Yeah, that was really hard for me to almost like give up. I don't think people understand how unconscious it is. Like
Right.
that who aren't really
Yeah.
aware of.
I mean, it's almost like you're saying it could be scary too. To not be that role. Like I'm comfortable in this role. I know what to expect in this role.
And what's expected of me. I think I definitely know what's expected of me.
Where there's so much question. If I take on a different role, like what does that even look like?
Exactly.
What do I do?
Yeah.
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 So that's probably another reason. So I would say one reason is it's very unconscious. Like we've been
conditioned almost.
like our brain has been wired to do this for this many years.
Yeah,
So then
of course.
we have to change the wiring, which is really hard, right? Also, it's scary. Like the unknown is scary. And I sent somebody a quote the other day by Virginia Satir that was something like, we prefer the misery that we know than to the
it took me a lot of therapy and a long time to be able to relinquish a lot of like business things to Liz.
Right.
Like for a long time, like I wanted to be the one doing the interviews and I wanted to be the one hiring and I wanted to do all these things, and I've given you a lot of I've given you a lot of the roles and it feels great, but there's still like a part of me that feels guilty, like, oh, I should be doing that, or you know,
just a part.
Not
just a little part,
not a big one.
but I'm over it now. It feels great.
I want to read the quote because it's so much better than what I was saying. It's Virginia Satir, who was a systems theorist.
Oh, cool. I love that.
Yeah, she says, most people prefer the certainty of misery to the misery of uncertainty.
Yeah, for sure.
I say that with my couples all the time that are contemplating divorce and stay in toxic relationships because it's familiar.
Because it's familiar. And even though it's miserable, it's familiar. And the other thing is scary. So sometimes we stay in our roles because it's scary. Like what would I be like if I adopted a different role?
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's like you being nice to Stephanie.
Yeah, it's worked. I mean,
were you nice today?
Relatively. Like, it does annoy me that she doesn't know where you guys are. Like, I feel like
that's not her fault.
That's not her fault.
We didn't work today.
I feel like she should always know where you guys are. Like, I come in and I'm like, hey, I was nice. How's school? And then I
we still haven't asked her how's school.
We haven't asked her in
you
a
guys
while.
suck. And this is in podcast. Like, she knows you don't care at this point.
Stop.
We haven't asked her in a while.
Go to Stephanie right
she
now.
knows. She knows you don't care as much as I do. I care more. I win that one too. But I look around for you guys and I don't find you, and this store is closed and
we're always in the kitchen.
red sign is there, and
ignore the red signs.
She's like, they're probably at Starbucks. Oh yeah, I thought your offices were yours and there were other people in them.
And Mel's like, ignore
so
the
I'm not
signs.
ignoring anything anymore.
Right.
We're always
like I'm just gonna wander around the hallways till one of you
working.
finds me and brings me where
Can
I'm
you
supposed
walk
to be.
into the
There were a
lounge?
bunch of people in there.
And he doesn't like
hi.
people.
I don't
Just
want to
say hi.
interrupt. Like, I'm not.
They all know who you
It's
are.
social hour in there.
All right. Well, I wasn't comfortable. I heard a bunch of voices. Somebody opened the door and I saw a bunch of people and I was like, I'm not going in there. Like, I don't work here. That's not my lounge. So whatever.
Mi casa is tu casa.
So I was nice to her until I
She
couldn't
didn't know where
find you guys.
then you were
and
annoyed.
then I was like, I don't remember what I said. Something like, I think you should know where they are. Like,
We're just gonna give Stephanie our location.
We should.
yeah, share your
We
location with Stephanie.
So she could be like, they are on Weston Road
Right.
and Indian Trace.
Right. So what was breaking the rule? So, but I think I have not picked on her since we had that discussion.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope it's driving her insane. And wait, like
There goes the scapegoat in you.
I hope she's like, I can't take it. I don't like him like this.
Well, it gets
That's
to
what
a
I'm
point, I think, where then it's
I don't think she
normal.
cared. Like, literally, she's reinforcing the behavior, so she must like it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, she's like, hi, like,
Oh.
Yeah. And I want to be evil, but I'm not. So yeah, changing roles is hard. I agree.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You have anything else to contribute in terms of your self-disclosures?
I really don't like. I do feel I have those two roles. And I think I'm still like, even today, I feel like I kind of go between the two roles. Like I sent you guys a meme, I think, that I saw that was like, I'm either the therapist or I'm a let's burn down their.
I had seen that.
I think it was
meme.
yesterday.
Yeah. I had seen it.
Yeah. So I feel like that captures me. Like the people that know me well enough to have both my Instagrams, like I'm like super inspirational on one,
It's
like
true.
mindfulness and beauty and all of that, and on the other one I'm like fuck everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Precisely. He's not
And I
even
feel
exaggerating.
like if you think about it, like, is that my role? Like, I only know two roles in life. This is sad.
interesting.
I'm getting very sad right now.
no.
Like, I'm either the bad kid or I'm a therapist. Like, where's the real William?
Okay, so actually,
Where's the real
it's funny you say that
Wow.
because I think I really struggled figuring out even who I really was because of my two roles. And I feel like I have had this conversation in therapy of like which one really am I in terms of like kind of those thoughts too. Like sometimes I don't know how to word this without sounding really bad. Like sometimes I can be very snarky, or I don't know if that's help me out. What
What are you trying to say?
Like I feel like
Snarky. I think snarky's accurate.
you think that's accurate. Okay,
Like, snarky is like short.
sharp. I can be
Yeah, short, like kind of condescending.
right.
Okay, short. Yeah.
Little jabs.
Yeah, I feel like I could be that way, and then I feel like if I'm looking at myself from like the baby way, it could be like the very like people pleasing, the very like yes ma'am kind. And I think as a child, like Mel said, I was the free spirit, the free bird, the social butterfly.
Yeah.
And I feel like in my adult life, I kind of really shifted. I don't think anyone would have described me as shy in my childhood. I can remember I was in Girl Scouts and sell the cookies at Publix. And I was like, it was my dad's entrepreneurship. I was like, guys, we can go sell the cookies to Best Buy. Like, or it wasn't Best Buy. It was like, honestly, I think it was like Radio Shack. Like one of those like kind of places that were around. And I'm like, I can get us to sell all of these freaking cookies. And I was probably 10 years old, and I made everybody, I was like, come on troop, and I made everybody go to Radio Shack. And I remember that I will never forget the salesman or whatever was like, hey, call me when you're 18 if you want a job, because I sold all the cookies
That's cute.
to this like employee, and I had no shame or embarrassment or anything. Like I would just do it. And as an adult, if you were to tell me now to kind of like go throw myself out there, like in a different, like a professional setting, like you gotta really push me out that door. Like,
Why do you think it changed?
I was thinking that.
I've had a hard time trying to really figure that out of why that changed.
I think it changed for you somewhere between middle school and high school.
Probably, yeah. Maybe like just
Bullying.
yeah, maybe just I was always so like,
She was part of this generation where social media hadn't really started, but it was like this weird online forums that had kind of started.
yeah,
And it was
like nasty. Yeah. So I remember there was this thing called that's probably when it all like went downhill, called Form Spring. I never had a Form Spring because even in adulthood, like I don't, even if it's true, I don't want to hear negative things about myself. Like I don't want someone to say something mean to me. I think most people can relate to that maybe. And so it was like, yeah, like that, like social media hadn't really taken off. It was kind of weird. Like I remember like Tumblr was like a big thing when I was like in high school, middle school. Form Spring launched, and it was this anonymous form that people could write on like a wall, like kind of think of like a Facebook wall, and they could either like ask questions or just say things. And I was like, fuck that. And that was in middle school, and I was experiencing pretty heavy bullying at that point. And yet people were still writing things about me on each other's form springs. And like, you know, like kids are mean, whatever. They were just like made up kind of like rumors and things unfortunately teenagers do. And that's when I kind of tried to tone myself down, because I didn't want to be in any kind of target of attention.
Right.
So I think maybe that's probably when I was like, ooh, let me like step behind the curtain a little bit. And I think I didn't realize until this moment. Now we're just having Liz's therapy live on Therapist.
I know it does feel that way a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. Talk about self-disclosure. I win.
Yeah. Well, you win this episode
I
for
win
sure.
this episode. I think that's for me when I kind of like went behind the curtain and I was like, ooh, I don't want to be the center of attention.
Yeah, in the spotlight.
And I think that translated into my adulthood. And then even like now in adulthood, that's when I've been like, wait, but who really am I? Like, am I the outgoing social butterfly, or am I really the snarky, kind of cynical person I can be?
And I don't think you're either. I think it's what Barry said. It's probably the healthiest to fall somewhere in between, somewhere in the middle. And I don't know. Maybe we all need to discover that for ourselves.
Well, my argument, like going back to what I said and now what you said about like these separate, like seemingly separate sides of ourselves, I think we all have that.
Right.
Like Walt Whitman says something about, you know, do I contradict myself? So be it.
Yeah.
I am complicated, I contain multitudes, or something he says, right? And I think we're all are. Like we're all complicated, we all have multiple roles, and you know, back when there's a student who every class asks me when we're going to talk about free will again. Right? And I'm going to bring it up right now. I think that's why a good argument for there being very little free will. Like you go into your family setting and you become the baby again, even though you fought that you know, in every other aspect of your life. I tend to be a therapist or the bad kid. I mean, I definitely have other sides to myself, and I'm sure people have seen other sides to me. I have friends. I'm neither, or I'm both, right? I can be both, and I'm in between, and we just all contain multitudes, and the environment and who we're around kind of taps into that a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
Like you go, you walk into your family and you become that again.
Yeah.
Like, that is so powerful to support the environmental influence over our personalities, our behavior, our being. So
Our free will.
yeah, or if it exists,
Right?
Because does it? If every time she goes home, she becomes the baby again. If every time I were to go home, I become the bad kid again. Like what? Where's the free will? You know?
I mean, I think we could fight against it, which is what I've been actively doing in the last like year.
Right.
But it takes a lot of effort.
It does. It takes a lot of effort. And the argument that would say that's not free will is there's been new data that has had a negative influence. So the new data is influencing the new thing. It's not really free will. It's new environmental influences are influencing you or nudging you a different way.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying that's the argument.
No,
against.
yeah, but you could be right, especially because I'm a therapist and I talk about boundaries.
Right. What do we do?
Right.
In therapy, we provide new reframe, like stuff like that, so that the environment changes so that the client can change.
Right.
And even when we're trying to help clients change, we probably suggest they change the environment.
Exactly.
Right. Because roles are hard to break. Like,
And I guess, do we really ever break them?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like I can say it to some degree, no. Because like Mel, because like Mel said, if something were to happen, she would be back to Bayer.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I
can picture
no.
myself. Like, I'm never going to be in an old age home. I hope that does not happen. Like,
That's
I hope I
abundantly
die
clear.
well before then.
We know.
But if I were, I could definitely see myself as being the bad kid there.
I feel like you'd have a lot of fun there.
Oh, I would be fucking with people.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, you're going to die. Like, death is coming.
You would have a blast.
You would probably scare people at night. You would probably like give heart attacks.
Right. They would have me medicated heavily, I'm assuming, because, or I'd be sitting with somebody going, that is is sad. Like,
Yeah,
I'd be their therapist,
Oh, yeah.
or I'd be both.
Yeah, you'd be
Yeah.
both for sure.
I don't know if we break our rules.
No.
Like I've been trying. I have this note on my computer, like an old note from I don't even know. Like it's been 3 computers
Oh wow.
like transferred.
And
right?
I feel like you're not the kind of guy that would get a computer, a new one.
no,
Right.
I wait till they're
Dead.
till they're
They
almost
don't
dead.
turn on.
Right. So that's pretty much how I go.
No,
and I have
yeah.
a backup, so I
Yeah.
everything gets downloaded to the new computer. And this note is so old, and it's about being nicer. Like I've been trying to be nicer for like decades, and yet
I'm surprised it
and
like keeps downloading. It's probably like not compatible with this new system.
Right.
Maybe when it stops, that's like the universe telling you like you did it.
Right.
Or give up.
Or
Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of like we've talked about. I
Right.
have tattoos about being a better
Yeah.
person. I try to meditate on being a
you
better
try
person.
with Stephanie.
It's
You're
working.
doing well with stuff.
It's working, but the real motive is to drive her insane. But I don't think it's working. I'm gonna have to figure
Adjust.
something else out. Yeah. All right. Have we?
All right. Are we
done?
done here?
Everything worked well this time.
Also, you're saying like you liked our question.
It was a good question.
I was talking more about the technology, but yes, also.
I liked the question.
I mean, like the camera didn't turn off or turn a different
I
direction.
think it's because I have a new
or-
computer.
oh,
Right.
yeah.
Like it didn't do any of the things. I mean, I hope not. Every time I looked up,
Me
it
too,
was stationary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
good.
me too.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that's a wrap of this episode of Therapist Say. I'm your host, Mel.
I'm your other host, Liz.
Co-host Barry.
Goodbye.
Bye. And that's a wrap on this episode of Therapist Say. Your copay is emotional vulnerability and a 5-star review. Whether you're here for the chaos, the clinical insight, or just to feel better about your own life choices, then thanks for hanging out. New episodes drop monthly, so don't ghost us. Follow along and come back for more rants, realizations, and whatever this is.